Fanners, is there any positives that you can take from that result today?
It's hard to think of any instantly, I'll be honest with you. The only positive I probably would say is that we've got a game in 2 days' time and we can look to rectify today's performance and result quite quickly.
What do you think was missing today? I mean, in the first half, he seemed to be trying to force it. It was very slow, wasn't it?
I think, yeah, it was slow in the first half, and I do believe over my time in playing non-league football that when you play the teams down the bottom, it's easy to get dragged down to their level. And I think that happened a little bit today. I think we lost our natural flow of football. The flow that we normally have and the playing style we have, it seemed to go out the window a little bit. We were really indecisive in our passing, and when you look over the last 3 games, that's probably been where we've been really strong. So, yeah, it was hugely disappointing today.
Do you feel that after beating Waltham Forest so convincingly in the FA Cup that maybe some of the players took their foot off the gas, maybe took them a bit lightly today?
I do think that always happens, but we did address the team before the game like it was any other game. We spoke to them in a way to say that they couldn't think of that game, and literally it was a brand new game. They'd had a new manager, I believe, come in with some new faces, so it was important that we started well, and it was important that we try to get in front today, because any teams down the bottom, they're not really confident, but they'll give you 100%, and the idea was to try and get out fast, try and get an early goal and see what we could do to kind of make them feel that it was just another routine performance, and that maybe they were in for another tough day.
I mean, what did Justin say to the guys at half time after going in 1-0 down?
Justin was hugely disappointed with the way we'd played, and rightly so. It was probably the worst type of football I've seen since I've been here. And just said, look lads, we've got to do better really. We can't do any worse. We've got to remain positive, we've got to get out there, and we've got to match their work rate, because that's where we felt that they were doing better than us. They were working harder. I don't think they technically had players that can get on the ball and play the way we can. So we just said, look, if we match their work rate, then hopefully our natural ability will start to come through. And I think second half we did try and work harder, but we started slower. They got a goal, which gave them even more to hang on to, and then whatever we were trying to do, they were just defending in numbers.
I mean, what was going through your mind after giving the players all the instructions, sending them out early, and then within a minute they've scored again? I mean, what's going through your mind then?
What's going through my mind at the point of them scoring is like, yet again, we're passing on messages and that, and we can only do so much in the management team. The guys on the pitch. They're the ones that need to take on board it, and all the shouting in the world doesn't tell a player to move here or move there. They've got to want it themselves. So yeah, hugely disappointed. The guy did finish it quite well, to be honest. But even so, I think there were so many things we could have done beforehand to stop him from getting that shooting opportunity that we didn't.
With the amount of goals that's in this team, did you still feel that you had more than enough time to turn that result around and possibly pull off a draw or even a win? Yeah,
definitely. There's a lot of. I believe in the players wholeheartedly, and Justin does as well. And even at 2-0 down, you still feel we've got goals in our team. So yeah, definitely thought we could get back in the game.
And is that maybe one of the biggest disappointments, that you weren't able to create as many chances as you may have hoped in that second half?
Yeah, obviously that we would have liked to have created more chances. I feel we did create a few, but I think we were just hesitant. I think because we were losing to the team who were at the bottom of the league, rather than just kind of naturally taking an opportunity like we would have, I think we started snatching at things. I think we started kind of, rather than shooting, we looked for a pass, because we were just, I don't know, we weren't our normal selves in front of goal today.
And like you mentioned earlier that we've got a game in 48 hours back here. It's going to be a tough game against Needham Market, but what do you say to the guys to pick themselves up after today's defeat?
Well, to be honest, I look at, do we really need to say a lot? Today should have really hurt the players, and I think it will, and I think they'll come in Monday having probably got some stick off of their mates for losing to the team at the bottom of the league, and they should naturally be hungry to want to turn the table and get a result and get us back on track. So I don't think there'll be a lot to be said, but there'll be some stern words said, and there'll be a result expected.
Do you think Justin will make a lot of changes on Monday, or do you think he'll send them out to rectify things?
I don't know what Justin will do yet. There were a couple of players that didn't start today because they had little knocks and that. So maybe we'll see how they've got on, and if they're okay, they might feature from the start. But yeah, really, those that do get a shirt on Monday need to show the gaffer that they want to keep it.